Excel Tutorial 6, pages 361 through 366. Okay, on page 361, you need to read about updating linked workbooks because it is something you have to learn to do. It's different. It has to do with when one is closed, it can't update until you open it. So just make sure you read it and you understand it. All right, to update the source workbook with the destination file open, make your Columbia workbook active and then go to the Q1 worksheet. You'll update the total for metal collected in March. Okay, so we need to go to Columbia. I'm currently in Better World, so on my View tab, I'm just going to switch to Columbia, right? And if your Columbia is all smashed, just maximize it, okay? All right, if the ribbon is still collapsed, and mine is your ribbon still collapsed and all we have are tabs? You can come right over here. Remember where this is up here, ribbon display options, and we always want to show our tabs and our commands. Okay, flip to page 362. In cell D8, so we're going to go D8 right here, enter, try that again. I think I hit the wrong tab because I'm supposed to be in Q1. Really glad I caught that before I did it, right? So in Q1 on D8, now 302 instead of 402, 302, press your enter key. Okay. All right, go to the summary worksheet and verify the total of metal collected in Q1 in cell B8 is 989 tons. The total of recycled materials collected in Q1 is 3,274, and that's in cell B11, right there. And the total of recycled materials collected in 2016, which is in cell F11, is 14,893. Okay? Make the Better World 2016 workbook active. All right, now we need View, switch windows, Better World. Verify in the summary worksheet, make sure in the summary worksheet, the total metal collected in Q1, which is in cell B8, is 3,037 tons. Cell B11 should be 12,339. And cell F11 should be 45,887, reflecting the new value entered in the Columbia workbook. Because both the destination and source files are open, Excel updated the destination file automatically. On the top of page 363, figure 6-22, compare that to your screen and make sure that they match. Save the Columbia and Better World 2016 workbooks. And then we're going to close. Are you ready? We're going to close Marion, Richmond, and Better World, but we're leaving Columbia open. All right, so save. This is Better World. It said to close it, correct? So I'm going to close that. This is Columbia. It said to leave Columbia open, but I do need to save. So what else do I have open? I have Marion, which I'm going to close. And what was the other one that I have open? Richmond, which I am also going to close, leaving me only with Columbia open. All right, 363, read about updating destination workbook with source workbooks closed, because we did it with it open. Open was easy. Now we're going to do it with them closed, which is very different. So on page 364, to update the source workbook with the destination file closed, step number 1. In the Columbia workbook, go to the Q4 worksheet. In cell C10, enter 182. Make sure I'm in C10. 182, always pressing my enter key. The total ton of plastic collected in Q4 decreases to 1,189, right there. All right, go to the summary worksheet. The total of plastic collected for Q4, cell E10, is 434 tons. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to check each of your figures against the book. You have figure 6-23. Compare yours. Make sure that everything is correct. I'm doing mine right now. And once you're sure they all match, you're ready to go on. If not, you need to go back and correct that error, which would have been in that quarter worksheet we just updated. Okay, that was the quarter 4 C10 should be 182. All right, save the Columbia workbook and then close it. Okay, save, and we're going to close it. All right, now open Better World 2016. Okay, we're opening Better World 2016. Go to our summary worksheet. First of all, I need to maximize mine. Okay, I'm on my summary worksheet. The value in cell E10 has not changed. Okay, so where is E10? It's still 1,496. A dialog box appears, and mine didn't, indicating the workbook contains links to one or more external sources that could be unsafe. Okay, what happened was mine didn't come up with that little box. It came up with a different one. I don't know if you saw it. It was up at the top, and I smacked enable without talking to you about it or showing it to you because I'm so used to the files from this textbook. You know you have to do that because they come in without being able to be edited. When I hit that button, okay, that took care of the problem. Now, hopefully yours is going to come up with the correct dialog box that you can fix and click update. There is absolutely no way I can demonstrate this to you because mine didn't work that way. Mine worked the other way where it came up with my security warning and I updated it right then. So either way works, either way updates it. The reason these files, when they come from the textbook publisher, you know that you have to go to enable editing every time, and that's what caused this to be different, and that's why they have that little trouble thing there to warn you about what happens. So hopefully yours came up with the right one and you hit update. If not, you just hit enable, and they both do the same thing. Alright, the values in the destination file are updated. The total amount of plastic collected in quarter 4 shown in cell E10 has decreased to 1,476 tons. All right, the total plastic collected for 2016, cell F10, okay, has also been updated to 6,049. So go through and check all yours with the check figures, and that's going to tell you if you updated or not. You had to have updated it one way or the other. Something came up to warn you, so it was either that security warning that I had or it's the little dialog box that's shown in your book in figure 6-4. Alright, select cell E10, E10, and then look at the complete file path for each external reference in the formula. The full path appears because the source workbooks are closed. Note that the path you will see will match the location where you save your workbooks. Okay, so look at this massive thing. They're closed. So now, instead of just having the name of the workbook, because when it was open, you just had the name of the workbook looking at you. Because it's closed, now you have the entire path, right? Remember, you can hit this to expand it if you can't see the whole thing. Now, mine and yours are not going to match because where we save our files is different. Everyone saves someplace different. Mine are saved to ABC, CA121, Excel, data files for text, Excel 6, tutorial. That's a long path. And then you can see the actual formula. Okay, but remember, yours will look different than mine because you save someplace differently. Okay, reach up and click Save. And now we're going to read on page 365 about managing your links. Okay, read that. It's important to understand what happens when you have a broken link and how to fix it. To save a copy of the Better World 2016 workbook and open the Edit Links dialog box. Save the Better World 2016 workbook as Better World 2016 Audited. So we're going to do a file save as. And this is now Better World 2016 Audited. Right? Did I spell that right? Perfect. Got it? So your Better World 2016 closed, and now what you have open is Better World 2016 Audited. All right, on the ribbon, click the Data tab. In the Connections group, okay, so look at all of your groups, and you'll find connections right here. Click the Edit Links button. It's right there. The Edit Links dialog box opens. Note that the path you see for source files will match the location where you saved your workbooks. See figure 6-25 on the next page. Go ahead and flip. Okay. Now, you need to take a look at the explanation on page 366 and read it. Okay, so you'll know what you're working with. To convert all external reference formulas to their current values, in the Edit Links dialog box, click the Break Link button. Do you see Break Link right here? Okay, it says, breaking links permanently converts formulas and external references to their existing values. Because this cannot be undone, you want to be very careful, right? Okay, it's going to warn you what to do. Go ahead and click Break Links. Now remember, we did a file save as, so the original file is still intact, okay? So we don't have to be afraid to do this because we have the original file with all the links in it. Okay? And now click Close. We broke all the links. The Better World 2016 Audited Workbook now contains values instead of formulas for external references. Select cell B6. The value 3,651 appears in the cell and the formula bar. The link, the external reference formula, was replaced with the data value. All of the cells in the range B6 to E10, okay, E10, sorry, right there, contain values rather than the external reference formulas. Go ahead and save this. So the Better World 2016 workbook still contains your external reference formulas, and the Better World 2016 Audited workbook contains just the values. All right, you're finished with this video and you're ready to move on.